From my perspective, yeah, actually, I do not see anything special in marriage.
Okay.
I do not fancy marriage. Basically, if you would ask me, I would tell you I want to get married because I am a child lover of kids, and I would love to have my own child.
I'm not marry somebody that will not make me feel wish in my body. In the sense that I can't marry somebody I'm not physically attracted to.
Just there's someone that they will not see my child. They will like, why is your head like this? No, I can't.
Why are you getting it clearer now?
There's no way I will see a fine guy and I show my friends that this person is a fine guy, and my friend will not say yes, this person is a fine guy. Like,
are you saying your taste is their taste?
My taste might not be their taste, but when you see someone that is fine, you already know that this person is fine.
Now, I just imagine that with this generation, there is a particular choice whether it's them that I'm watching this show. If you how much do you want your man to be giving him 100K?
No. 100K. Nobody says
1
100K.
million.
They say $1 million, 500K. The guy should be able to give me a 500K monthly. I'm like, wait, is he a job to be in a relationship?
At any time, I look at the dreams, the unrealistic things that people say. And you are not even being realistic with yourself, and you're just opening your mouth and calling one figure. I like one guy. The guy said that the money that your father cannot give you.
You want to collect it from the guy.
So I want to say that, like he has said, don't just look at physical appearance and what the person has now. Make sure. My husband, they hustle. If there was anything that I saw, he hustle. There was nothing was not doing. Jumia.
I was doing. It did know me. AY Jumia. You don't hear that name before. That's my name. Jumia. I know some people will still stop me with that.
There was nothing it could not. There was a time that I was doing petrol from generator to gas. It kept on YouTube again.
Conversion of gas petrol generator to gas generator.
There was nothing he cannot lay his hands upon to do. So far as it brings money in a legit way. I saw that and I said, okay, Ali, we cannot suffer. Now, we are coming to tell people the reality of what is really happening. I wrote something that should we just tell them? Let's just tell them the truth. So the one I have here is butterflies.
Butterflies in the belly. Is it in the belly or in the head?
In the belly. I'm about to break your dreams and reality. Butterflies is good. But then you tell you, when you marry, that butterfly, one day you will look for it, you will not see it.
As much as you are attracted.
You be there every time.
No, as much, don't let, I don't know.
Maybe they are talking about initial.
Initial butterfly.
Is it initial?
There are some people that even meet someone and you may even feel the butterfly.
Actually,
there are times you meet someone, I can remember I was like, did I even meet you? No, but
see me now, look at me. How will you see butterfly here?
No, see, in fact, I didn't even meet him physically, not talk of butterfly. Now, as much as emotional attraction
is important,
physical attraction is important, and those butterflies are important. I want to tell you the reality. In marriage, you may look for that butterfly.
You will not see it. Yeah, of course.
And it can be missing for a month.
Butterflies can be missing for a month, but then it does not mean you will not feel love.
Exactly.
You understand?
Of course
you know, butterfly is different from love.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, there are different things.
That attraction will be there. That thing will be there, but the chemistry might be lost for some time. For some time. But of course, when you come together for intimacy, you will still feel the initial butterfly that you are looking for. You get it. That butterfly will be coming and going, coming and go. That's even when you know you love yourselves. Yeah. So, okay. I have some things written here that will marriage solve all your problems?
No.
Or should marriage solve all your problems? I know you have different opinions, so don't say because no, yes.
Okay, is it personal problems or
Collective problem.
Collective
problem means the problem of A and B together.
Together, yes.
Personal problem means the problem
Only
of
yourself.
A alone. Okay.
Now, is it? Now I'm asking.
Both all of the above.
All of it.
All of it.
No.
No.
Because even in marriage, you develop problems.
There will be problems.
There will be problems. Yes. So I don't think marriage will solve your problems
because some people believe that the moment they are married like this, all problems solved. More is coming.
Yeah, actually, more is coming.
I don't even think problem can finish. Like, as soon as coming,
you know they finish.
Alright.
Yes.
So, okay. Any other opinions you have you would like us to shed light on?
Sorry, I want to say something. Someone mentioned that the guy must be romantic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to tell you. I'm sorry to
Don't be sorry. Say it.
break this news to you. What is your definition of romantic? Being romantic. Because for me as a Christian, you can't know if you're like what we view as romantic is the same.
romantic
I'm sorry.
is the same.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no. Allow them to define their own romantic. See, don't worry. Be open. Speak. Let us know exactly what you mean by romantic.
So I'll be able to classify if it's a sin or not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what do you mean by romantic?
Okay.
Okay, so to me, a man who is romantic knows how to be soft spoken. Now, a romantic man would come up with thoughtful gifts. A romantic man can plan date nights. Like, it doesn't have to be the regular hello. A romantic man can use sweet names to your babe. I mean, to address your babe, to talk to your babe. And at least for me, in a relationship, mild physical touch like forehead pecks, those are romantic gestures. Holding hands while you are walking, those are mild romantic gestures from my hand. You know, just sweet little things like that. That is what it means to be romantic.
Yeah. That's my own too.
That's
Like when we go out and you are,
I have.
Okay, the guy can show that.
yes, this is my person. Okay.
What they said, stamped. Additionally.
Additionally.
Now, from my own perspective, when you talk about romantic, you are romantic when your wife is pregnant.
But I'm not talking of marriage. We're talking of relationship.
No.
You have not gotten married.
No. They said in meeting the person. And of course, if the person is romantic during a relationship, he has to be romantic in marriage. The relationship, Abi.
Because when you're talking about romantic relationship, and I must say it is different between marriage.
Let's hear don't worry, let's just hear what she has to say concerning when the person is married.
I'll talk about relationship too. Okay, so to me, aside additionally, actually, I'm not putting out what they said, but additionally, your wife is pregnant, you went to work, probably a shift stuff, and it's foul. And probably the next time you will be doing something is probably 5 p.m. So you leave work with 2 to go and stay with your wife, till then 5 you go back.
That's
all
romantic.
All those,
that's being romantic.
Yeah, all those. I don't know. Little gestures. They speak. Actually, they speak a lot. Like, I have a lot to say. I have a lot of examples to use, but I don't want to use them. But I feel like those are little gestures that you do and you feel love.
Okay.
Yes, those are love.
I guess their definition of romantic is
not being conservative.
Is good. And what you mean by romantic in the real sense, apart from if you are trying to be spiritual, is that the guy or the guy has to be kind. He has to be a soft-hearted person, caring. Right, that's what you mean by romantic.
Going to the
so
restaurant.
If that's what you mean by romantic, we leave it at that. Then that is good. Because when many people talk about being romantic, they're talking about physical touch and all sorts of things that should not be heard of as a child of God.
Now, of course, again, if in a relationship, the guy never tries to touch you, never. It's a red flag.
Yes. Yes.
I'm saying that, and I'm saying it categorically because it is possible the guy is gay. Yeah.
Or probably does not have any feelings for you.
And probably does not have feelings.
Yes.
So only what you have to understand as a lady is that the moment he advances, I should know
Help
how to
yourself.
resist when it is dangerous.
Both of you
And
both
help yourself.
You understand? Help yourself.
Feeling comes both ways.
Both ways.
It can come from
Yeah.
the woman and
You
it
can
can
come,
come from
and
the
you
man.
also should be able to control yourself,
Yes.
so that you don't do what you should not do. So the guy at least have to.
So I think we've cleared that.
I remember then. This is how we used to. How do we kiss when we want to depart? Come on. So I have a style of kissing my wife to be then. This is how we do one.
Kuro.
You want to learn back
Tell us now. Yeah, we are
Just on the forehead.
that's what
They want to learn too. The son and the Holy Ghost. You got it. So, of course, you know that you cannot kiss because kissing, you can stand up kissing, and before you know it, you're on the floor.
Yeah.
If bed is even there, it's good.
That was what I was trying
So-
to clear.
Thank you.
Of course, the guy should be, because that is the way you can know someone that will be intentional. Let me put it that way. What everybody has described here is an intentional man. So I want to say something that you give an example of when someone is pregnant.
Yeah.
I want to say don't put too much expectations on a man, especially when you're pregnant.
And that was an example.
I know it's an example because that example to me looks like hey, because there are times that he cannot, not because he does not want to,
Yeah,
but
time
he
doesn't
just
permit.
cannot.
And sometimes
And that
they
does not-
cannot understand you.
Exactly. In fact, we had a lot of.
You imagine
cannot even understand.
my wife was telling me during pregnancy, she would say something is happening. I say, what's wrong with you? She said, I can't explain. I'm a logical person. Guys are naturally logical. Like a lady is telling you to help. Like I should come and alleviate your pain. But I say, what is wrong with you? You say you don't know. You cannot explain what is wrong. So how am I supposed to help you? You understand that kind of a thing? So I want to help, but I can't help because I cannot understand. And she herself that thing is happening to, she cannot understand.
So you know, there are sometimes that they have the capacity to help. That does not mean you're not loved. But the situation that you found yourself at that particular time made it play out so. So a man and if he is a person that has been doing over time, it will make it easier for you to understand. So an intentional man, that's what I'm seeing in all our description, which is good. An intentional man, someone that is nice and kind. So
All right.
that's it.
At this point, I know we have had a nice time, right? And we have gotten some things. I don't want us to lengthen it because of time, but then I'll just roll out some things. I'll say it. You just pick and talk about marriage is 50-50. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
All of you agree that marriage is 50-50.
I want to get the context.
Actually,
50-50 as in
like
It's
there's
a
the
give
chance
or
of
take
divorce.
thing. It's a give or take relationship.
There's a chance
Give and
for
take.
divorce.
And like I'm
Give
trying
and
to
take.
get
okay, like 50-50 in terms of
50-50 in
partners,
terms
like
of
what you
give.
Oh,
No,
give.
you're wrong.
It's
You're
not all
wrong.
the time.
No.
There might be
You're
times
wrong.
where it can be 50-50. There might be times where as a partner can give 70, the other partner will be able to give 30.
Yeah.
Or sometimes a partner will have to give 100.
So
Yes.
but Gen Z, we believe in equality. Wait now. Should be like Gen Z.
Okay, I guess these ones are refined Gen Z.
I think that what is reigning now with this Gen Z word is that my partner bring 50.
No,
I
bring
bring
50.
50.
No.
Wait, what a
No.
man can do.
A lady will not agree. I'm not sure a lady should agree.
Yes.
Actually, you know.
No, wait.
So are you
get your
saying that if
perspective.
I'm paying the rent,
I get your
we should split it 50-50?
Yes, they are agreeing.
I cannot agree to
You
that.
can't. No,
Your
don't agree.
husband should pay it,
Let's
right?
remove, let's remove
Wait.
money. I think everybody here is thinking in terms of money.
Even in terms of money.
Wait. Let's remove
Yes.
money from this matter because we want. What I've seen in Gen Z is that we want equality.
No.
You understand? In the sense that a man cannot ride us, like a man cannot lead us. Or let me put it that way. Like if the man is saying this, me to have the capacity to say this. Like how do I explain this thing now? Like if you can go out 1 a.m., me to actually go out 1 a.m.
If I can
If I'm
talk to my
babysitting
ex
today,
and
if I'm
me too, I should be able to talk to my ex.
husband babysits tomorrow. If I am like everything should be equal. There is no.
If my
cheating.
husband is working, I'm supposed to
7
work
to
too.
9. Me too, I'm working 7 to 9. There is no cheating in this marriage. 50-50.
If I work, in fact, there's a marriage like that. They have timetable for washing dishes and making food,
That's
And
serious.
now, somebody cannot kill somebody. You are going to work. I'm going to work. So we should be able to share this house.
I don't think that's a marriage. That's like a contract. This thing, yes.
Prison.
Yeah,
like
so
a contract.
okay, now thank God. This Gen Z, I said they are refined Gen Z.
Actually, please, I have something to say as regards that. Now, the thing pushing me, as a young lady, that I want to make money, is for kids, actually, basically. But basically because I want to get married and say, you see this wardrobe, all the clothes inside, like, it is my money. Like, I should be proud. Actually, all this, my money is my money, our money is, your money is our money. I feel like my money is your money too, but don't be a squanderer. Yes, don't squander,
that money.
please.
Okay,
Yes.
but the issue comes in where men knows how to spend money.
Yes.
Ladies knows how to save money.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
It's fascinating.
So if what I am earning is what my wife is earning, probably we'll be driving, let me not mention the name of the car we'll be driving, because she's good in saving.
Okay.
We can save and suffer.
Yes.
And that's natural. That's natural for ladies. So if you give a guy the opportunity to spend your money, believe you me, ojú àyàn.
Not squandering.
He's only spending money.
The thing is, like, I get.
Although he will know how to invest the money too.
Actually, investment.
She has been handling something that makes me want to ask this question, and close to it too. What is your motive behind making money, wanting to be financially independent before marriage?
I said
Yes,
like,
everybody wants to be. All of them wants to be
No,
financially
I think it
independent.
was.
But she put
has
a
changed.
balance to
I
it.
said yes. I
our
said
motive has
before,
changed.
like,
But Dami and
so,
myself, I think.
but when that person told me that, I don't. Sometimes you will chase some things.
Your own is even better.
Your own is clear. We want to hear from her.
For making money before marriage, like
I want
to make money. Okay. She said something now that I'm not the fact. She said that she should be able to say that wardrobe on money.
No, actually, it's not Iberaga.
No, it's not Iberaga. I'm not saying it's Iberaga.
And wait, do you want to use it to talk?
No.
Or if you are not telling anybody,
okay.
if you are not going to tell anybody, if you are not going to use it to brag, whoever changes it, it has been changed.
It has been changed.
That's
Fuck.
Okay,
Yes.
so the reason for my own this thing, let me say from my teenage years, I've
Okay.
always had that independent mentality. And all that. And then as I now grow and mature, there are loopholes in our parents' marriages that you can see. So my mom was working at some point she was not working. I see how she could not take care of some things on her own, except my dad is around. There was one time, my school fees was not paid, and my dad was not around. It was my mom that took me to school then. And then my mom was telling me that, tell them in school that your dad is not around. That statement alone just sparked off something in me that, why does it have to be that way? So I want to be independent for the good reasons.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm trying to step up and take up my husband's responsibility, but in a way that we are in partnership. Where you can step up, I will step in to ensure that our family keeps moving forward. That basic need must just be there.
Of
Good
course.
food, comfortable
Exactly.
accommodation. Everything must just
And
be
if the wife is working, the husband is working, they
It
will be able to settle that.
I also used to see my dad is like the major the burden on him alone, having to provide for everybody, that will be eased when both parties are equally working and they are bringing something to the table. And then there are some basic human needs that might be sometimes, body might want to use somebody, get some frivolities. Why will I be going, Oni, I need this, Oni, I need this. Or sometimes the ability to be able to, I dream of this thing that I want to be able to spoil my husband. So I'll just say, babe, let's
Let
go.
me
And
take
then,
care.
So
Just
those
like
are
my
the
wife took me
reasons
out on my
behind-
birthday. Like, in fact, she bought the clothes I'm going to wear for the outing. She bought the clothes. She made the reservation where we were going. She paid for the meal and everything.
So how would you be proud of your wife like that?
I'm proud, man.
Somebody wants to say something.
I want to say something. Now, I want to start from the idea of my money is our money, like I said the other time. Now, Dami is here. She knows me a lot. I starve myself to save. Now, when I say my money is our money, yeah, there's a separate money going to savings account. What? Be that for work? Yes. It's separate. Now, this account is
My sister.
yeah, is my money. No, even if you want to know, I know that the savings is there, but there are still limitations on the money. This is how you will not squander in Jesus' name.
Amen. So wait, can you guys have joint accounts with your husband?
It's related.
See this eye. You are betting your eye. Yes, you can.
Before we
But that one is not
I
the
have
part of the savings.
something. I have something. Okay, there are actually some guys that they don't want you to share the burden. They want to carry everything by themselves, like the bills or the even if you are making your own money, they just want it to be like they should be the one in charge of all the bills.
Yeah,
So what do we say to that?
I'm okay with that.
that will be in charge of all the things.
There are some
Like
guys
they
like
want.
that I don't know, maybe they feel in a kind of way when the woman wants to support,
Let's
they
say
don't
it.
want it. Just
My-
let me be the one.
My own question would not be that.
I'll do it. Motive. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because
Even if you don't want
behind
it,
that?
I'll still do it.
No, you know you can't be using agidi in that case. You need to know the motive of that guy. Is it that he just sees it like your money, spend it? You don't have to.
I get
He feels
it
like if
from-
you are spending your money, you are trying to usurp his authority.
I
That's why
think
you need to
there are
understand
there are people
the
like
place.
that.
If it's somebody that just doesn't want you to stress, enjoy your money, you can still say that I will spend. But if it's somebody that is feeling intimidated, thinking you
That's
then
what I'm about to say.
that's
Please, if the person is intimidated, that means it's a dangerous
it's
place to be.
something else that needs to be attended to.
Like this.
No problem. Don't worry.
I want to say that I see many young women today. It's good to be independent. In fact, every woman should be, because of support for your husband and for yourself. It is very important. But I would like to say that many people have started being independent for the wrong reasons. You get things like, in case my husband leave me, in case he touch his head one day and he just said that he's not going to
Yes.
force me. I'm coming. I observed that in your opinion. That's why I came back to this issue. In this house, you can never hear it is my own or I did it.
If you
our
hear
house.
it, probably we are joking.
You would hear me. It is our every
Nah,
single thing.
I've
Any
rebuked her
clothes,
several times. She will say, your car.
Your car.
I'm like, whose car?
It's
I be
our
our
car.
car.
It's our laptop. It is our everything is our home. So you will find it hard to know who did something. Every cloth on Just Body, we bought it.
We bought it.
No matter whose money it is.
In fact, we don't even get money
We
for
don't
this
even
house.
get personal money.
We have money.
collective
We just have
money.
our money.
Now, many people just in case one day just wake up and say it's not doing the it's good for a woman to
Sharp pray that his head will not
the
touch.
problem I have is that once you begin to have that kind of
Exactly.
mindset, what you think you attract, what you think you attract.
And also don't I agree what you think you attract, but also know that it exists too.
Yes.
Know that it exists. That's why the God fearing comes first.
Yes.
If he's not God fearing, if he's not spiritual, his head can
It's
touch.
like
Don't come and
His head is liable to touch.
because these are the things that break homes. Don't come and be keeping money like that in case my husband should recovery. You're already giving the devil. When you give the devil a small space, it takes a foothold. So when you start saying I'm saving money, that this money my husband doesn't know about. No, I'm not talking of you.
Okay.
I'm just saying it generally.
Okay.
I'm not talking of you. When you start saying I'm saving this money, I'm working because my husband he cannot do shakara for me. My husband cannot say that. Those are the wrong reasons to be independent. So that's why I wanted to know our mindset. So and everybody has spoken well that It's just for you, because at times you go out and say, I see something and I like it. You understand? Those are good reasons to be independent. And so that, yes, you be a person for yourself.
Yes.
You would not lost in the midst of marriage and motherhood and everything. You be a person for yourself. So that's what I have to say. So don't be independent for the wrong reasons. You're already creating a hole that will bring down the building of your marriage. Imagine if this building has hole here, hole here, hole here. If one serious storm blows, this building is going to collapse. So that's how marriage is. That your little imaginations and your little mindset can make the devil to creep in. That's mine.
All right, so I would like to hear your final. I still have a long list, but because of time, I would love to hear your final opinions and final thoughts on this matter. Of course, you agree that marriage will not solve all your problems, right?
Yes.
You also agree that marriage is not actually 50-50.
Yes.
Sometimes it is 80-20 at least.
90-10.
But I believe that no matter what the other person is bringing, it is 100. No matter what I am bringing, it is 100. So it is always 100. I bring my all, you bring your all. Your all may not be as much as mine, but when it comes to the table, it is 100. You understand? Just like the woman that came to give might, she gave all she has. She gave the smallest, for Jesus said she gave the biggest. So it is 100. Of course, marrying the right person does not mean your marriage will be easy. If you believe that if you marry the right person, your marriage will be easy, that is where many marriages fail, because they believe that they have married the right person and so everything should be on autopilot. You will be surprised. The marriage will fail. That's why those who even had God before they got married, some of them, their marriages fail faster than those who did not hear God. Because those who did not hear God, they are working on it. Those who had God,
they're so relaxed.
So that's why. So let me hear your final thoughts, final opinion, things you would like us to clarify, or you just want to say something.
Okay, what I will just say is that whoever you want to marry, just like make sure you are calm, careful, and know the person very well before you enter marriage.
Know the person.
Yes.
Very
because
important.
You see some people now, maybe it's because we all know that the relationship at the beginning is always like this
rosy,
happy, yes. So because of
and
that, just some people, like within 2 months they are already engaged. The 3rd month they get married and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, yes, at the end of the day, so I feel like you should know the kind of person you want to marry. Know the person's family tradition and all of that.
Family
like that.
tradition.
Yes. So that's
because marriage is you don't marry a person.
yes.
You marry the family.
Yes.
So family too is also important in all of the talks. Family is important.
Yes.
Well, of course, I don't know. I have told my wife. I didn't tell my parents that I was marrying someone from a polygamous family until introduction. Did you get my point? I didn't tell them. I knew she's the one I would get married to. And I've had my mom say something before. Say, hey, what's it called? Broken home, too lele titi logbe okowa. You understand? Although their home is not broken, but it's polygamous. And so if I tell my mom that her father has 2 wives, I don't enter problem. In fact, they are already telling me no without me asking. So I kept quiet about it. I knew it was not going to be a problem since it is our marriage, not my parents' marriage. But I was conscious of that fact. Sure, you understand? So we marry families too. We don't marry just a person. So, okay, that's that. Let's hear from Dami.
Okay, so far with my little knowledge and understanding, I've come to understand that the level of success of a marriage, as believer, the God factor is there. However, both parties also have a responsibility to the success of the marriage, and that responsibility lies in the personality of each person. The personality of each person in the sense that what are your core values? What are your opinions? What do you believe in? How do you want to live your life? when you've established this, then you need to find somebody who also matches this. I said this thing one time. I said if two unbelievers get married, but these two unbelievers, they are similar in views, in perspective, in visions, in values, in life goals, in maybe values, you know, what they believe to be right or wrong. If they align in this regard, they would have a successful marriage or relationship. All they just lack is that they lack Christ. But many believers, they forget that part. Like we said earlier, they feel relaxed that God said relationships break. But you shouldn't relax because God said this. But you must work on yourself, even as a person too, because the how refined you are as a person would tell on how refined your relationship will be, because you are bringing your personality into the relationship or marriage. So if you are low quality, if both parties are low quality, your relationship will be low quality. If you are high quality, your relationship will be high quality. Then you must now be able to know that it's not pride. If I'm high quality now and I see somebody who is low quality, we will have issues. Just find your match in values, in relationship and everything. Now another thing is, sorry I'm taking this long, you might be high quality and the person that is coming to you is low quality, but I think one important factor to look out for in that person is this person willing to change? Is this person willing to make the effort to get better? If that is not there, then I think you just need to find somebody who matches you and then
Please, I want to say something. Say, for me, the most important thing in marriage is love. Like, for you should marry because you love that person, not because the person is financially capable. Like, this person can take care of me. Because some people will say it is better for me to cry inside private jets than to be living in a private car. But for me, like, happiness matters a lot. That is the main thing, happiness. Yes. Because this person is rich, there are some rich people that you not even know that what they are facing under their this thing. Yes, like, but happiness is meant to. So when you love this person and the person loves you, there is no way you will even conquer many things because of there is love between you guys.
All right, Mr. Milay.
All right. So what I would say is that we already said that marriage is a tool, and so we know that there's a vision ahead. So I'm just putting it out there. Don't have a visionless marriage, because I've heard someone say that I want to marry the lady because I can sing and then she can sing. So we will just be singing together in the house. That was the main singing.
Nice one.
He said the reason I like her, she can sing, so we'll be singing together in their such a visionless marriage.
The song will put the food on the table.
Exactly, I don't understand. So those have a visionless marriage, and then ensure, like, one thing that people make a mistake of is that, say, my brother, we call him Nigeria, he once told me that people who don't know God, there are people who don't know God that have a successful marriage. He said that the only difference, like she has said, is that they don't know God. So we knowing God, we should make use of that very well.
Advantage.
Exactly, it's like an advantage. Don't say that, okay, I know God, this is a family of God, so you don't put in your own effort to you just feel like God is in control and that is it. No, it is an advantage for you. It does not mean that you should forget all the rules,
the principles.
It's just like a student that said that, okay, because I have Christ, I have prayed, I don't need to
study.
Everywhere
The failure will be loud. They will be like, you're failing. Loud.
So you need to know that there are principles to it, and then you now having God is an advantage that you should take very well. So that is just my own. That is it.
Yeah. So my own take of it is, all in all, actually they've all said well and thumbs up. But my own take on it is, regardless of anything, you know, personalities, everything that your likes might be your husband's dislikes. You have to work on them. Regardless of anything, my own urge is invest in your marriage, your future now. You are saying your daily affirmations for yourself, affirm for your husband, affirm for the foundation, your home, your kids. Invest in everything now. Like, start investing in your future, because it's like you are sending down prayers, you are sending out good deeds. Like, instead of fights, you people will just have a peaceful marriage. And there's something she said I want to emphasize on, like, know yourselves very well. Say, I hate guys that we met on the street and you collect my number today, tomorrow you are saying, tell me you love me. Like, bro,
It's love at first sight.
yes, now I hate it though. I hate it, like, deeply. I hate it. Like, before you can tell me you love me, at least
No.
it's not like it's not like you will know me, we are friends, like, for like 6 months. I can tell something about you, and you can tell something about me. So that's where I will know how you got to love me. That's where I will be able to know where, okay, this is what happened, this is what drove about you loving me. Don't come and tell me, babe, you know me too much, I love you. No, I'm not good for you.
I just love you.
You love me.
Love at first sight. That one is crush.
The moment you
That's
saw
love we die.
Now, of course, now it happens. You can love a person the moment you see the person. Are you getting it? But as a matured guy,
exactly.
man,
Yes.
you hold on.
Yes, you hold on.
You hold on, because you need to see other shades of that person before you eventually.
Yes.
For me, if I tell you I love you like this, currency me. If you get to bank, you will cash out. So that's why, for me as a person, I've understood that I cannot tell anybody I love you. So if you see a guy that plays with the word I love you, he's not a serious guy.
Yes.
He's not. He's not.
So I think that's why
Before you finally
Close,
close,
okay.
as a married person, to the singles, I would love to say, or to the Gen Z, I would love to say, come down from your euphoria. It's not Hollywood and Hollywood standard of marriage.
Hollywood.
Korean standard of marriage.
That they used to dance.
Korean standard of marriage. It is not true. Korean standard of marriage.
It's
It is
film.
not true. It is a movie. Stop wishing your marriage looks like something that you watch in the movie. It is a movie. They showed you the good parts.
yes.
And the bad part they want you to
And
see.
the bad parts they want you to see
Let's do it.
actually.
Just
Or the
scripted.
message they are trying to pass across. It is a script, my darling. So please, stop. And for those that are married, that are comparing their marriage to Nollywood and Hollywood, Korean, I think they have a problem. But that's for those that are married. Or you're comparing your marriage to your neighbor's home, that you don't follow them and sleep inside their bedroom, that you don't know what is happening. It is what we want you to see that we are displaying. I'm going to tell you the truth. Many times it is what people want you to see that they display. You did not follow them. You don't know what is happening in their family. So you can't compare. And I would like to say, stop following social media handles of people that have bad marriages. They are creating mindsets that will not favor you. They are creating mindset of marriage does not work. But believe me, there are marriages that are working. They are just silent. I don't know why marriages are working and even silent about it. They are not as loud as those that are not working, because empty vessels, they say, make the loudest.
That's why that's why we have this podcast.
Exactly.
We don't want, like, people have seen a lot of bad marriages. They are not seeing good marriages. So it's good that they start seeing it so that they can know it works.
We're not saying we are perfect. In fact, we have issues. And we understand.
Me, I don't have issue.
You know what I'm saying, I beg. We're not perfect, but we are working towards perfection. There are times that things does not go as we plan. But we are trying as much as possible as God is helping us. So please, I would like to say, stop all this equality we are looking for, Gen Z especially. God has made the man the head of the house.
Family. Yeah.
And it is for order. Just as you cannot see a company without a CEO. Just imagine there's a company and there is no CEO and everybody is oga. That company will not have heads, it will not have pay, it will not be productive. Because everyone will be doing as they like. So let's respect the laws of God as it was in the beginning. And that does not make the man what are they going to call it? which I was asked is that
Authoritarian.
it doesn't make the man an authoritarian or make a man to trample upon the woman. That brings us back to marrying a good man. So that's what I'm doing to. That's my own ending and package.
All right. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you
So,
too.
parting words for me: to marry a man because of money is to buy a house because of paint. When the paint wears off, you will understand. Marry a man because of money is to buy a house because of paint. And to marry a woman because of beauty is to buy a house also because of paint. Paint wears off with time. So everybody has it on both sides, and then we should be very careful. The most important thing is that read about marriage, know about marriage before you go into it. Because whatever you don't prepare for, you are only preparing to fail. So, and in your preparation, prayer is one of the key things that you, and knowledge. Love alone does not hold your marriage. Love alone does not hold your marriage. If you think love alone is what you will use to live your life in marriage, forget it. A time will come you will not feel that love, but you know you are going. Understanding matters more than love. So we hope your marriages will also be a beautiful marriage and an awesome one, just like you have pictured it. And as event unfolds, any challenges you have along the way, I believe you'll be able to settle it. Thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate it. God bless you.
God
Miss
bless you.
Dami, thank you. And Miss Faith, thank you. Mr. Millennium, thank you. Ms. Tobiloba, thank you. Please, can you tell this our viewers to subscribe?
Yeah, please
subscribe, like and subscribe.
Please.
We love you.
Yeah.
Thank
love
you very
so
much.
Thank you.
We're happy
Thank
to
you for
have you today.
watching.
So we'll see you again next time. Please make
you.
sure you subscribe. See you
Subscribe.
again. Shalom.